ironsmith, because that's what we're doing. We are smithing or crafting iron into things. So now I need to shape this. So now what do I do? Did I use my hands? No. When it's hot and soft, how am I going to shape this? Two main tools that a blacksmith uses. What do you think they might be?
Hammer, a mallet.
Hammer's one of them. Who's played Minecraft? If you played Minecraft, you know what this is. Oh, it's a... Not a furnace.
Anvil.
Anvil, yeah. Who's using anvil in
Wait a minute.
Minecraft?
Do you know the name of that?
Well, if you ever knew, this is what the anvil's for. Using with the hammer, it's kind of like taking a piece of Play-Doh or clay and squishing it with your hands. You guys ever do that? Everybody's done that. So you can say that one hand acts like a hammer, the other one would be the anvil. And you probably use that in a lot of things day to day, rolling out dough, anytime you're squishing something, it's the same process. And there we got a hook. An easy job, huh?
It's so hot.
Very, very hot. But you can see it is getting darker. We are losing heat to the air, and eventually this will be cool enough for us to touch, but we might have to wait quite a while. There's a faster way that I have available to me in here that I can cool that down a lot quicker. What do you like to jump into to swim in and cool off on a hot day?
Water.
What's in the pool? Sticks in the pool? What else is in the pool that you're floating in? Spaghetti? Water. There you go. Let's put in some water. Look at that. Just transferring heat is all we're doing. You see how quick that was. Let me just dry that off, and if anybody would like to try to bend that. Just don't trust me. If you would like to do that, go ahead. But what do you notice about the iron now that we've removed that heat? A hard piece of iron, yeah.
It doesn't move.
And if we want to make it into something different, could we do that, guys? Yes, go ahead. We can put it right back in the fire, get it hot again, and make it soft, and then shape it over and over and over. Can you bend it? Is it easy to bend?
Can you bend it? Can you move it? Try moving it. No, you can't move it, huh? It's hard.
And if I want to make it soft again, what do I do?
Turn on the fire.
Put it in the fire, that's exactly right. So that's how we're able to take iron, and if you see all the different shapes, we got some animals and snakes and flowers, a lot more practical things like your chains, nails, different things, blades. You can shape anything you want, but if you look at it like it's a piece of clay, it will do the same thing. Let's go grab the sword. Now you guys see this piece here, this is a leaf spring cutoff. We used to have two of them. Took the other one, way too much metal, but that's what we made the blade out of. Originally, this blade used to look like that. Yeah. So what do we call it nowadays if we take something old like that and make it into something new? You guys what we call it?
Recycling.
Recycling. We do a lot of recycling in a shop like this. So I'll tell you what, this is not sharp, and if it's okay with moms and dads, I can let the kids hold this while I will keep control of this. If that's okay. That work? All right. You guys can feel how heavy the sword is. Yeah.
Oh, it's heavy.
How did you do that snake? That thing's cool.
Oh, I'll show you in just a second there.
Ooh, that's awesome, buddy. Very cool. There we go.
Yeah, you can.
Look, so we can see how heavy it is. Look.
Yeah. Or if you take two hands, you can feel how you what it's like to hold a sword.
Oh, thank you.
It's actually a little fire spirit that one of our smiths had made for like Halloween. You put a little candle behind it, the eyes flicker and everything, and people have been calling it Groot for like 5-6 years now. We're not going to fight it.
Yeah.
It's Groot.
Yeah, sure.
I actually think that's Groot.
There you go.
All right, so
Groot
now
before Groot. That's cool, dude.
this is what we make the snake out of.
There you go. There you go.
Snake was the file. So the first thing I like to do is heat up right about there, take the tang and bend it back, but then fold it back out. So a little bit of that is sticking out about right there. That little bit sticking out eventually has enough material to make it for the tongue. Most of that tang is folded up inside the snake's head. So now we need to make it into a tube. So I need a curved shape to hammer this into to get it started. I'm going to use the swage block. Getting that hot, holding it with tongs, and hammering it in here, giving it that curved shape, but then working progressively along and folding over those edges.
See the file still on it?
Until we get it into a tube.
Oh wow, that's cool, dude.
And now it's all folded. This is all folded up inside of here, but that is on its way now to becoming the snake.
And see the tongue? There's the tongue.
That will be the material for the tongue. Yeah. Now, if you notice on the snake there, if you look on the bottom,
How'd you get the texture?
oh, that is the. It's right there.
Oh,
Built into
got
it.
it.
Because the file is the snake.